Good morning, Vietnam! Hello, people. Sorry I'm late. I went to sleep and I got coursework to do tonight. My alarm went off. I didn't wake up, so I'm sorry. And that's my fault. I'm shit. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Right. Who the fuck's here then? Who's saying hello? Who's fucking not here? That's what I want to know. Oh, right. I'll give it 2 minutes or a minute. Wait for any stragglers to come into the fucking stream. Oh, he's here. Leonardo's here. Oh, naughty. Don't know if anyone else is. Probably a bit too late for most people. Probably most people have social lives and are out getting pissed because it's going to be bank holiday weekend. Wish I had a drink. That reminds me. I'm going to go get a fucking drink after this. I'm going to go get a bottle of wine. You know the reason no one's here yet? Because we're fucking losers. And no one else wants to be trading or talking about trading at 11 o'clock on fucking Friday night. But that's the reason why we're top cunts. Anyways, obviously no one else is coming. So I'll just jump straight into it. So, quick little overview of what I'm going to be doing. The people who have succeeded, who's out drinking bottles, and we're the lazy people who don't, and we have lazy people who don't want to succeed. Yeah. True. Anyways, quick little summary, what I'm going to go over. Some of the trades I pulled today. Some other bits. Some of the trades I pulled this week. What I'm going to be looking for next week on not only the hourly but the 4 hour. Fuck me, we've got another two people come say hello. Hello guys. Come say hello to me in the chat, because it's getting a bit boring otherwise. It might sound like I've had a drink, but I really haven't, which I will be doing after I finish. And fuck it, do you know what? I'll put a poll on Twitter so for what I have to have a drink. You lot can choose for me. Right, so yeah, I'm going to go over why I pulled 2 of my trades. The trades that I didn't get today, because I didn't actually get any trades today. I didn't get any trades on Thursday either. Go over what I think is going to happen next week, what I'll be looking for, and what I'm going to be doing this weekend, and why I'm not going to be able to do any stuff related to trading this weekend, which actually is really fucking annoying. However, that's because I'm a uni cunt, and yeah, pretty much. So, right, today, so if we have a little quick butch at the chart, what you'll see is, or what you might have seen if you was in the stream on Wednesday night, or if you've seen the video on YouTube, I had an order on the S&P. Now, I pulled this trade. You might ask why. It just got a bit too close on the old R-age. Got a bit too close. So, yeah, just pulled that one because my order was on this level. I actually go onto the 4 hour chart. It was on this level, and my stop was above this candle here, and my take profit was here. And if you have a quick little butch at it, wait, let me go on the fucking line. 135 for 110. If you know me by now, don't like taking trades which are under 1R. Just no point in my personal opinion. I actually looked into see what my strike rate is if I was to leave trades. That would be an interesting point. I'll actually note that down. Note that down right now. So the next one, oil. Oh, I'm being sent shitloads of messages to be quiet, but I'm not being quiet because this is my fucking house. And you've got to throw at everyone who the fuck is boss. Next one was an oil trade. This was also on the 4 hour chart. So I had my order on this daily level, 62.97, and my stop was above this little shoulder here. I didn't want it just above this candle or the frost candle because I still thought it was a bit too tight, and I did think if we was to get up there today we would have been squeezed. I know we would have had ATR obviously on our side, and I do think that there was a fib level. Yeah, pretty close, 38.2% fib. However, that didn't come into fruition, and fuck me, that was a big word for me, definitely because I'm dyslexic. Yeah, so 69 for 53. After that turned over, yeah, definitely had to pull it. And then the other trades that I pulled this week, I'll actually have to get up my other account to quickly have a look. Actually, I think that's the only trade that I did pull. No, I pulled a couple in the other live stream. So yeah, today, I didn't actually get any business today. No, what I was looking for today was mainly, I'll go back. I still want this euro dollar short. I still do like this level. It is very close on the R, but however, it's I think this is a cracking level. We've got a very good daily level here. Massive reaction going through it. Definitely because it's an engulfing candle going through the level. That's something to look for. I do think we get ATR coming around the daily level as well on Monday, and we do have the 61.8% fib. So if you know me by now, that's definitely over 3 factors of confluence. It's definitely something I'd be looking for on the from the Sunday open onwards in the week, unless it gets stupid and we do go under 1R for this trade to take profit for it. Then yeah, that'll be staying on. Next one I'll be looking for, or I was looking for today, was this pound trade. If you follow me on Twitter, which most of you probably do, if some of you don't, my Twitter is @cam_evans. I really should change it to TraderCam, but I just can't be fucked. Yeah, if you were on Twitter today, you would have seen me talk 13 hours ago. Fuck me, what time was that? So 10:22. I actually was in my accounting seminar, which was fucking boring as fuck. You would have seen me tweet, would love to see cable hit 129.6 today, which is obviously near where shall I say my order was. I do feel like we did turn a little bit early on this. However, obviously we did turn. I'm pretty sure that was on some fucking news. I'm not sure. Didn't really give the market much attention today because I didn't really think I'd get down anywhere. I would have loved to have seen it, but I really, at the bottom of my heart, I didn't think we'd get down there at all. But this will be staying in for the foreseeable future. Obviously what you can see is it's still over 1R win if we did win into this low. So yeah, I'll definitely be keeping that trade still on. It's also, if say for example it does swing a little bit lower, goes like near this trouble area, what I will look to do is go onto the 4 hour, I'll pull the trade down on here, and I'll see, that's a bit naughty. Maybe go on, pull the order down to this little hammerhead, put the order under here. Very, very tight stop, but I do think that play could work out for me. The next thing, Euro Pound, we'll go over that in a minute. That's definitely what I'll talk about when I'm looking for next week. Keep looking at what happened this week. I actually put in an alert for this here today. Not necessarily a trade I wanted to take, but it was an area if we got a bit of PA or something there I would have been a little bit interested in. However, the only things that were putting me off of this was just due to the fact that we've hit this level twice already, and how I perceive levels, the more times they get hit, the more likely it is to go through. So I wouldn't really necessarily like to put the trade on here just due to the stop, because I'd have to put the stop under the level, and if we get shit through the level, I don't want to get some like slippage or whatever. So yeah, next thing we'll be looking at, pulled this trade. If you was in the if you was in the thing on Wednesday in the live stream or watched the video on YouTube, you would have seen that I pulled this, or I think I spoke about pulling this, but I did pull the pound yen trade just because it went under 1R, and yeah, there's just no point in having that on. Euro yen, still like it up here. Don't reckon we'll get up here for a while because, like I said in the last stream, I think euro is a load of shit at the moment, but that's something we'll talk about another day. Aussie, still got this trade on, still really like this trade personally. We still have very good confluence on this, and this will also be staying on for the foreseeable future. You may see actually, it's just under 1R. However, I still like this trade just because of the confluence on it. You might call me a cunt, to be honest, I probably am a cunt. However, you've got to brace what you are, what you eat. Next thing, dollar yen. There was fucking hell. Sorry guys, I've just seen something that was an absolute atrocious. Fuck me. I could have taken this actually today. This would have been a trade that would have been quite interesting. But I've like I said on Wednesday, I really haven't been giving the market the attention it deserves. But once I'm after all this shit's fucking finished, I'll be able to do that. New Zealand US dollar. No, nothing. CAD, got my area marked out there. What I might look into getting into. Today, right. So I had actually an order on the S&P for this level, but like I told you earlier, it got under 1R win, and I just didn't like it anymore because of that. Gold, still like being short up this area here. 1304, just because it was a weekly level trade. I do really still like that. Next one was silver. So silver, still like it up there, and there's a few areas which I would like to look to get into next week. So, following on to on Sunday. I know we will probably be going over these bits and pieces again. However, I do just want to say what I've kind of noticed, just briefly from looking at the charts today, what I would be looking for come Monday or Sunday night open. Still, obviously, what I just spoke about, the Euro US dollar trade, still will be looking into getting into that. If we go into the 4-hour chart quickly, you could say, and you definitely could say, Cam, what about this trade here? Now, it is a very viable trade that I would take. We would have to go a little bit higher first. I would like to see a little bit more space between the break and the retest back to this level. But just because of my bias, my long-term bias over the next 6 months of euro dollar, I don't really like the look of this trade. And that's just my personal preference. However, what I will do, just for the sake of how I do trade my trade plan, I will mark this area out and I will journal it, so on and so forth, because it is a 4-hour entry on there. Next kind of area I'll be looking at, we'll obviously go on to pound dollar. Just like I said, I like this cable trade. Yeah, I don't know what I can say about that. It's just a trade that I like. I like the idea of it. Going on to the 4-hour chart, we could actually, I could technically look to get long here. Obviously, it would be a break retest of this level. 1 second, just got to mute my things. Sorry about that. Just needed to ask my housemate to get me a drink. I do like that level. Actually, let's just quickly put some fibs onto this. Okay, hopefully we'll swing a little bit higher and we'll get a nice 50% on that as well. But what I do reckon we'll see on Monday is ATR coming a little bit higher. Actually, wait. So let me just check something. Probably actually will come in a little bit like round here. But what I'll do, I'll mark this area out for now, and we'll definitely have a little look at that come Sunday night. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna stream before or after before or after the Open, just due to obviously if we stream before the Open, obviously it's a good idea to digest the ideas and all that bollocks. However, I would like to see obviously where ATR comes in, bits and pieces like that, how the market's open, first initial reactions to whatever's fucking happened over the weekend, bits and pieces like that. Next chart, obviously Euro Pound. Nothing on the hourly personally. Even if I look back over here, I would like to get short into these lows. But if you look at how the reason why actually, yet again, don't like the euro at the moment. I think it's absolute dog shite. I think the Eurozone is fucking struggling. I know we got some good data the other day, but to be honest, there's just the feeling in me. It's a gut feeling. I just feel like it's shit. Especially if you do have a read, or if you are subscribed to David Bell's newsletter, which not being paid for this or anything, but I would strongly recommend you go check it out. I do know he's doing a month's free trial. Definitely, if you're a student, have a little look at it. Obviously, you got no fucking money, so you might as well do it. But yeah, go have a little look at that. I'd definitely recommend you have a read of that. Some of the trade ideas, some of the macro news and information that he actually speaks about is very, very good, and it's very, very easy to read, very, very easy to follow. Anyways, because of me reading that, that's how I've got my Eurozone bias and Euro bias. But yeah, anyways, on to the 4-hour chart. I would like to get short this area here. This little area here. That to me is a no-brainer trade. If we go onto the daily and draw some fibs onto that as well, go from the swing high down to the swing low. That's just, by the way, that's how I do my fibs. What you can see is we do pretty much have a 38.2% fib there as well. That'd be quite nice if we get that trade. Now onto the Swissy. Nothing really on there for me. I still have that alert there. Don't really think I'll be taking a trade there at all. Literally at all. Pound yen. Not really anything on pound yen either. We did get a good reaction today, obviously. And I'll tell you what, if any of you was long pound today, I fucking tip my hat off to you. Well done. You probably fucking smashed today. And you definitely deserve a fucking cookie and a fucking bank holiday beverage. But yeah, going on to the 4-hour. I could mention this level here. I will mark this out because it would be in my trade plan, but just due to the fact the stop's going straight into the level, and the chances of me getting stopped out there are a lot fucking high because the stop is going into a level. Next area, obviously Euro Yen, like I mentioned earlier. Still like this area up here into the daily level. Yeah, that's still an area I'll definitely be looking to get short if we did get up there. Personally, don't think we will be, but you can dream, pretty much. Aussie, quickly go down to the fuck off, you cunt. Sorry about my swearing. Really need to cut down on my swearing, really, but oh well, who the fuck am I trying to impress? The fucking Pope. Right, Aussie, still like the Aussie trade on here, even though it is pretty much just 1R, but it is a nice trade. But yeah, not a fan of this area down here because we pretty much retested level straight away. If we'd literally kept kept pulling away from that level, I definitely would have liked that a little bit more. Has that got vodka in it? I don't know. Going on to here, onto the dollar yen. Obviously, the dollar got shit on by the yen today. Got a little bit of a gap as well. I tell you what, I'd like to see actually. Oh, I don't think we're going to close this gap personally. The chances, the statistics of us closing the gap was actually should be quite high, but I reckon we're going to fuck these lows so fucking hard. I reckon this might be a Madeleine McCann job, this. Literally. I think this is going to get lost to the fucking wind. But yeah. Anyways, if we didn't get this massive reaction, and we got quite a good break through this level, I would probably look for an entry on this, but this could be a very long haul play. Break there. What I'll do actually, I don't normally do very long trades. I'll have a look at the biases on. I'll do my trade plan obviously on Sunday night, but I'll look at the biases then, and I'll get back to you on that one. But that might be a very good opportunity to be long short dollar yen for a long time, like a longer term play. Because if I just zoom out, if I go onto the 4 hour especially, I don't know what you see, but what I personally see is we obviously broke this this daily level back in 1st of April, and we've tested it. We got double bottom pretty much, and now we like one thing Tom always said to me was what was it? Something about if the market isn't moving the way, I don't know how easy is the market moving in the area into the areas you think you want it to, or you are suspecting it to, and if it's not, it's obviously going to go the other way. Now, if we actually have a look, it's fucking absolutely struggled in this range for what? A week, pretty much, almost a week and a half. And it just shat about here, and it struggled to get any higher. And as soon as it started doing this bollocks, I knew exactly where it was going to kind of go. I didn't get short, so you can call me a cunt for saying, you said this, you said that, which I'll take the flack all day long. However, it's easy. It's wanting to go down a lot easier than it wants to go up. I'll definitely say that. And definitely touching, retesting and touching this level twice. This level to me is getting weaker and fucking weaker by the day. Now, if we break this low and test this again, I'm not going to say on the third bounce, but I do reckon if it hits it up 2 more times, it's going to shit through on the 4th time. And I reckon it will literally go all the way down to 110, pretty much 110.25. I do reckon that would be a very good play indeed. But I'll mark that out. That's something what I will go through on Sunday. Kiwi, buckle again. I do have this area marked out up here, but we ain't getting up there, I don't think, for a fucking long time, mate. US dollar CAD. I do like this. Don't know why, but I do. We kind of broke above it. You could just say, Cam, you're probably being a cunt here. But we did break above it. We closed above the level, and then we fully shat fucking back through it. And you could argue it wasn't much promising structure above. But if you are to put a level here, not there. Fuck it. Ignore that. I'm chatting shit. But you can kind of actually see where the level is on the hourly there. And obviously we immediately retested it, but it's still kind of area that I'll be looking at. Like I said, not 100% sure. I'll definitely mull over this on the weekend, but not I don't know yet. See what happens. On the 4 hour, obviously I pulled the long on Monday, just that's Tuesday on dollar CAD. That was my own personal reasons, just because it didn't go in line with my trade plan anymore, and that's why I pulled that. Let me just get these back onto 1 hour, because this pisses me off and it's not correct. On the S&P, will not be looking to get long the retest of that last pre. Hourly, fuck all. So yeah, nothing. Like I said, I do still like the silver. Do definitely think that's a great area to get short. Not too sure if we'll get up there next week. Obviously, I would love to see it. I love to see all my areas get hit, because 70% of the time I'm actually right. So yeah. Let me quickly go on to the 4 hour chart just to check if there's anything on there what might look okay. Not really. I'm not a fan of how fuck off huge that stop would be, so I'd probably give that a miss as well. Some would say look to get long here, but still not a fan. Go back on to the hourly, onto silver. Oh shit, that was gold. Silver. Still like being short up here. I think that's definitely a great area to be short. Definitely into all these highs. There's definitely a level here. We can see there's a level here. If you can't fucking see there's a level here, I'll personally send you my golden ticket for Specsavers, and you can go get 50% off your 25% off your glasses, because you are blind as fuck if you can't see that. Yeah, so looking at this, going into next week, I'd definitely like getting long this area. Perfect kind of breakout at this level. We'll definitely have high ATR on this. We won't have a fib, because obviously if I draw the fib on this from the swing low to the swing high, the fucking fib will be, or the fibs will be around here. If I go on to the 4 hour as well, you can also still see the trade, which makes me like it even more. Like I normally say, if we do come to it, we swing a bit lower, or I don't like the setup as much on the hourly anymore, I will pull the trade down on the 4 hour chart, and I will trade it on the 4 hour. But as of now, I do still like the hourly trade. I do definitely think it'll be something that I will be looking into and putting in my plan on the Sunday night. Now, just quickly, I'm gonna be honest, I still haven't done the inside day failure shit. I'm gonna hold off a lot of my other things. If you want, actually, I will somehow record my physical journal, which you may have seen on Twitter. A lot of you called it gay. Thanks, I really appreciate it. But I do actually like it. I don't know why. It's the difference between sitting there and journaling on your computer, saying I've done this well, but once you've gone through the process, you've printed out your chart, you've sat and looked at it, you've analysed the chart, and then you stuck everything in your goals/journal book, saying, right, I've done this well, I've done that well, my goals are this, and I got that. It's kind of like a whole process, and it kind of means more to me, kind of thing. So that's definitely something. If you want me to go through it, I'll try. I don't know how I'd be able to record it personally, but I will look into it for you. Other things I might have to give a miss. I probably won't be trading as much or giving the market as much attention from Tuesday till probably let me just check, because I've got an exam on the 16th and I've got coursework due on the 17th, and I really need to smash this out. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight. I probably won't be giving. So yeah, from the 7th to the 16th, I'm not sure if I'll try and live stream, try and record videos, but I'm not sure I'll be able to, just because I need to revise. I know it's only an hour out of my day. However, I do really want to make that my one thing that I want to do well at. It's just pretty much, that's how I do anything, trading, anything. if I want to be good at something, I literally just go balls deep into that, and I would rather give that my full attention than give trading 50% of my attention, and then I get my arse handed to me, and give uni work half of my attention, and then get my arse handed to me again. I'm sure a lot of you will understand that as well. Next thing, I'm gonna make a conscious effort to stop saying fucking because it's pissing me off. So yeah, what I'm actually gonna say is, if someone can fuck off. If someone can note this down and remind me, actually, what I'll do it. Best person to fucking remind you is yourself. I will note down the things once after my exam's finished, which we can go through together on stream. If you want me to go through it personally with you on Discord or on Skype, and go, like, I know I'm no professional, but I might be able to help you a little bit, and you might not be able to help me. We'll go through some specific things, like, say for example, I've got a massive fucking folder of trade ideas, different setups, things that I've noticed in the market, and I actually don't really mind opening up that Dropbox folder and showing fucking everyone, because if I give you an idea but you can get back to me with the stats, we're both fucking doing each other a favour. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'll start noting down the bits and pieces what I need, what we'll need, or together we can go through after my exam period. I know it's quite fucking annoying that obviously I've started doing all this streaming stuff, and I specifically said I'm doing this so I can stick to all my shit and keep myself in line. However, now this fucking shit's going on, can't really do that, so it's fucking annoying. But after the exam period, it'd definitely be something I will be banging on about, probably 24/7, and hopefully I can help you guys and you can all help me. So yeah, I'll start noting stuff down, like say for example the inside day failure bit, obviously doing the trade plan. One thing that I've actually noticed with the trade plan on Edgewonk, which I'm actually going to message Ralph and Trade City, and so I'm going to message him and ask him if he can do something quite specific on Edgewonk. So if I bring this onto the screen, what you will notice is these were all of the orders that I put in the other day. I don't actually have them all in at the moment. I know, I'm a cunt, haven't done it, but there's a reason why, and it's just because it's getting so fucking messy. I do not like it. This is pissing me off. So what I actually reckon would be very, very good for them to implement. One, I know he's trying to fix the fucking date thing so it stays in order, which will be a massive help. But also, if there could be, like, say for example, a little tab box. So like, you know how if you go on like trade analytics, I'll just fucking show you the setups things. You go on like overall and you press down. I think it would be great if you could go on that and it comes up with your fucking, you could do it with like dates. So it'd be like, say for example, go back on it, fucking trade balance plans, fuck off. So trade plans, and it'll be, okay, so you put all these trades in on this date, and you've just like pulled the trade. You go into that one, you double click, you go on it, and then it drops down all of the orders that you've got in there, and then you can start ticking them off. But I think the only problem I might have with that is just keeping up on how many trades I have pulled. Because if I go on, I know there is this way you can do it, but if I go on CTrader, the only history that comes up is the trades you've taken, not the orders you've taken off. However, if you go on MT4, it does say what orders you've taken off. But yeah, anyways, that's another thing that I will be doing. What other things do I need to go over? Not pretty fucking... I don't know, to be honest. I haven't got a fucking clue. I haven't got a clue at all. But yeah, guys, that's probably it for tonight. Sorry I was fucking late. I was asleep. I need to do some fucking work tonight. I'm probably going to be playing RuneScape as well. I'll probably end up just playing RuneScape. I do need to do... I need to do this whole fucking question one of my of my coursework. No, you're probably not interested, but it's all this fucking bollocks. And it's on global financial markets and it's shit. However, yeah. Is there anything any of you guys need to go over? I know I did say in the previous stream that I would invite some of you into the Discord group and I'd talk through some specific things with you. I don't know if I'll specifically put them in the YouTube video if you're in the stream. I might cut them out and just send them to yourself. So you've got that as your personal own little like file and whatever. Because I don't know if you personally want to be in a fucking YouTube video. I don't know if you want... Well, I don't know how many people have viewed the fucking YouTube videos. Probably should have a look. But I don't know if you want people looking at what we've been talking about and bollocks like that. But yeah, is there any of you lot in the chat right now that wants me to go over anything quickly or wants to jump in on Discord and we'll have a little chat about anything? So the original video's got 191 views, so 191 cunts have wanted to watch me talk shit for an hour, and then 45 people on the other one. Not many, but I tell you what, it's actually quite crazy that 45 cunts want to fucking listen to me for fucking 45 minutes at a time. Anyone? Leonardo, does anyone want to say anything? You've probably fucking fallen asleep by now. Also, what I'd like to do is actually say a special thanks to a few of you guys. Specifically in the last couple of days. Wait a second. So, got the same view. Okay, cool, mate. So I don't really need to go over much. No Sleep Crypto Brian. He sent me a message saying he loves the videos. Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate that. Everyone who keeps sending messages to me saying that you really like the appreciate. Only difference I really like is the Aussie long trade, but I see what you meant by the retest. Let me just quickly go on that. Yeah, mate, I'm not a massive fan of that. Yeah, I'll quickly go over that once I've obviously shouted out these kids, or no, probably not kids, but everyone's probably older than me. I'm only fucking 22. And also Trade Veron, or probably fucking butchered your name. But yeah, thanks everyone who keeps messaging me saying how much you like the streams, how well they're going. Obviously, I'm doing it mainly just for selfish reasons, because it means it's something that I have to stick to, and I have to. We'll message you when I on it. Oh yeah, I bet you fucking will message me when you're on it. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. I'm mainly doing it just so I stick to my plan, but currently, you can just call me a cunt, I don't care, but it's just a bit hard with all the fucking exams and shit going on. But yeah, I do really appreciate it. If you ever do have any bits and pieces for me to improve on. Also, WB Trading, that ledge, yeah, you commented on my video and you said how much you liked it. Thanks, mate, you're a ledge. But yeah, any feedback at all, I do really appreciate it, because I know I'm doing these for you, but I'm obviously doing these for me, but I'm doing them for you at the same time, and I don't want to keep shilling out shit if you don't like it, because if you don't like it, I'll just fucking stop doing it. So yeah, but yeah, thanks to you guys, you're all fucking legends for that. But yeah, so yeah, just a quick one. What Leonardo said in the chat for people who are not here. The only difference between what he sees and what I see is he likes the Aussie long. Well, you can take it, mate, but personally, I will not be. But I can see actually why you would like it, because obviously you got the engulfing candle breaking through the level, but I don't like how it kind of retested kind of that level automatically. It hasn't retested the entry, but yeah, I'll mark it out, but I'm not sure. It's because even if you mark it out and if you look where you put your stop, you're going into a triple bottom, and I'm not a fan of that. It's good on the daily biases as well. I'll have a look at that. Like I said, I'll go over my trade plan on. Well, I'll do it probably Sunday morning, and I'll go over that with you guys then. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for whoever tuned in. It was like maximum 6 or 7 of you at one time. What I'm gonna do. Well, I don't even know if I can do it at the moment. Don't worry. But what I will do eventually, I'll do specific things. Again, what you personally want me to go over. I know the past 2 streams, it's pretty much me saying what I've done, my summary for like the past couple of days or the week, the trades I've got on, that kind of shit. But what I do want to start doing again is specific things like journaling, market maps, I don't know, drawing fibs, PA in areas, trade ideas, grinding stats, just shit, literally all that shit, going over it, helping you lot and going from there really. Because if I do help one of you at the same time as me getting better, it kind of makes it all worth it as well. But yeah, anyways, don't think anyone's got any questions. If you do, just put them in the fucking chat now. But yeah, anyone who has any questions for me between now and Sunday night, if you have anything that you want me to go over specifically on Sunday night, like journaling, anything, I'm more than well prepared to go over that. Yeah, I'd definitely love to do that. Any specific questions in the meantime, don't hesitate just to DM me on Twitter or tweet me or jump in the Discord group. One thing I'm definitely going to do after the exams as well is get the fucking Discord group going, because I swear to God, I've been to more fucking exciting funerals. I did start it as a thing because I went into someone else's Discord group a couple of weeks ago, and I was in quite a few, and they just shill shit all the fucking time. And that's one thing I definitely won't do I won't do in the Discord. I might put in a separate bit, but the notifications won't get sent to you, and it will just be specific people who kind of come into the stream or want to be active on Discord, so you can kind of like chat between yourselves. And what I will actually do is, if you specifically want to start chatting on it, let me know, and I'll make it a specific section. So you'd have to like kind of DM me, I would authorise it, and then you go from there, because there's no point in, well, there could be a point in it, but it's better if it's more just to a certain amount of people than if people can just dip in and out of it, because then that's just fucking annoying. Anyways, yeah, that's me done then. So I will speak to you on Sunday night. Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate that. I'll speak to you Sunday night. Anything in particular you want me to go through, just DM me. I'll try and go through it. If I don't have the answer for you, I will DM or ask someone with more knowledge and more experience than me, and I'll try and answer your questions for you. But yeah, anyways, guys, have a good week. Have a great bank holiday weekend. There's no fucking point in me. Market's not going to be open on Monday, is it? 'Cause it's bank holiday. It'll be open somewhere else though. But liquidity will probably be shit. Yeah, fuck it. But yeah, I'll probably speak to you Sunday night still, just so then it's kind of like I'm in the routine of everything. But yeah, I'll speak to you then, and yeah, have a good weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Ledges. Have a great weekend. Goodbye.